Dynaspeak Online, Unit 16, Listening. Transport.
Good morning, this is Dennis Goodhue at Radio 1. Welcome to Around New Zealand. Our topic today is transport and the new one-stop pay system. A number of regional councils and transport organisations have formed a working group to look at future ticketing options for buses, trains and ferries. Project Next Chairman Wayne Hastie said there were about 16 different ticketing systems around the country, with little choice in the way passengers pay. He said the idea was to pay using one system. According to Wayne, it will give customers the ability to pay for their public transport in most places in New Zealand using their mobile phone, credit or debit card, or a single nationally issued transit card. The working group was asking for expressions of interest from companies which could provide the ticketing technology. Once it gets up and moving, New Zealand would join other countries, such as the Netherlands and Switzerland, by offering one integrated transport system. Commuters in Wellington will be the first to try out the new system from 2021, with other regions to follow. Paula Warren, a spokesperson for the Public Transport Voice Group, said it was well overdue. She said, "It's very late. NZTA did a pilot in Auckland years ago, and that was supposed to be repeated by cities such as Wellington, but it never was." Paula said the replacement system needed to be fair and reward public transport use. If you use the services frequently, you're not penalized. You're actually rewarded for that. So systems with caps, for example. So once you've used your card a certain number of times, after that, you don't pay for public transport for the rest of the week or month, which is a good idea, she said. Public transport advocates are throwing their support behind a proposal to expand the capacity of the Auckland City Rail Link. The Mayor, Phil Goff, says rocketing demand for public transport means it will be cheaper to prepare for a rise in passenger numbers now than to try and retrofit underground tunnels and platforms later. Patrick Reynolds from Greater Auckland and John Reeves from the Campaign for Better Transport joined Catherine to talk through the Extend proposal and how hard it will be to fund. A new database to verify electric vehicle charging stations will help give drivers confidence to travel long distances, says the Associate Transport Minister. EV Roam provides information across various apps and websites to let drivers know where they can charge their cars, what equipment is available, and how long the charge will take. There have been instances overseas where drivers have been caught out by charging stations marked on maps that don't actually exist. Julianne Genter said that one of the things stopping people from choosing electric vehicles was concern over the charging network. It's really important that if people are driving an electric vehicle, they know where they can charge it. They can plan their trip accordingly, she said. The data sharing is a really phenomenal move that will make it easier for people to be confident when they go to make their electric vehicle purchase, she continued. Transport agency spokesperson Harry Wilson said the information sharing platform meant the charging infrastructure for electric vehicles was no longer limited to single-purpose apps. He said, "From a transport agency perspective, understanding where we have charging infrastructure helps us to identify potential gaps, so we can continue to work together to ensure the transport system and technology responds to the needs of EV customers all over the country." There are currently 117 charging stations nationwide, with another 61 in the planning or construction stages. This is Dennis Goodhue, and we'll have another topic of interest tomorrow.